She had been a bridesmaid 27 times but had never caught the bouquet. Just when she thought this time would surely be different, someone suddenly crashed into her, knocking her to the ground. When she regained consciousness, she found herself looking up at a handsome face. The man gently asked if she was feeling alright before thoughtfully driving her home. After thanking him, she got out of the car, accidentally leaving her notebook behind. The man intended to return it, but being a writer, he couldn't help but feel curious about her thick notebook. After reading her diary, he was amazed. He couldn't imagine there was such a delightful woman in the world. He immediately contacted his editor, wanting to write an article based on her story. Soon after, Jane received a bouquet of flowers at work. When she saw her secret crush, her boss, walking toward her, she mistakenly assumed the flowers were from him and was immediately thrilled. After work, she went to the airport to pick up her sister who was returning from vacation. Watching her sister flirt with a man she just met on the plane, Jane realized her free-spirited sister hadn't changed at all. Back home, Jane mentioned she was attending a party that evening. Her sister insisted on joining her, so Jane reluctantly brought her along. At the party, Jane chatted with her friends, leaving her sister to mingle on her own. Soon, she spotted her boss walking in her direction. Her heart started racing, and she became even more convinced that he had sent the morning's flowers. In that moment, Jane was completely smitten. She gathered her courage to confess her feelings, but halfway there, she watched as her boss walked right past her toward her sister. Her boss stared intently at her sister before striking up a conversation. Only then did Jane finally understand that everything had been just her imagination. Before long, her sister and boss were dating. As her boss's assistant, Jane was forced to follow him everywhere, watching their intimate dates. She felt incredibly jealous. One day, she discovered her boss had left his wallet behind. She rushed to the restaurant where he was dining, only to be shocked by a proposal scene unfolding before her. This was exactly the romantic proposal she had always dreamed of. However, her sister's arrival placed Jane in an awkward position. She could only stand aside, watching her boss propose to her sister, with nowhere to release her heartache. What she didn't know was that she too would soon meet her true love.